Good morning, everybody. This is Linda at Handmade Iowa. If you're new, I have only been doing YouTube, I think 7 months. Took a lot to get me to do this, but I kind of enjoy it. It's sometimes the problem is when you overthink. Right now, I'm overthinking how messy my desk is. I am doing the hashtag Colorcombo2023 with Tammy at Lou Frou Frou. I didn't jump in until, I don't know, late, like October. Yesterday I did the tan and peach. I videoed, and when I went to upload it, I hit delete. I don't know what I did. It's gone. So I'm just going to share. It was 42 minutes. I'll share what I made. Everything's peachy keen. I just made a simple, scrappy, signature and sewed it in, which I didn't even sew it in on camera. I had it paper clipped to save time. Went over to my girlfriend's last night. She comes up to the lake once a week where I live, and they have a place here on the other side of my road. It's a cul-de-sac loop-de-loop. And I carry my little basket over there, and we sit and craft for about an hour. And so I sat and stuffed it. She was fussy cutting. Actually, she was fussy cutting Amy Crafty Cat's all-in-one Santa kit that she'd purchased. So this is, I'll just explain what I did, and I'll do another one. This is some dangles I'd made in a previous video. I just put a little tassel on it to get the peach in. I made a cluster with a yo-yo, some old buttons, a piece of peach polyester, some just different fabrics. So when I folded it over and made it, then I just made an extra spine just to give it a different texture or, variation. And that's it. I just sat there last night and added some things while we chatted. And that's the first one. That's peach. That's tan and peach. I'm telling you, tan peach. It's about as peach as you can get. This is a paper pad my son had given me last year at Christmas. He gave me a whole bunch of paper pads from Hobby Lobby and blank cardstock and just all kinds of fun stuff. This is a little dangle I made with a couple of whatever you call those little things. I'm blank this morning. It's early. A bulb pin, another one of those little clusters I made with book page, cardstock, punched a hole, put on one of those little security things, glued the buttons on, but I stitched them first to have the thread, another cluster, and again I sat and did a little bit of, evidently not a lot, this one. Yeah, I did this little corner pocket from that pad. I think this is Paper Studio Butterfly from Hobby Lobby. Some more ephemera that I just bought online somewhere. And that's it. That's that one. It's not completely stuffed, but it's peach. And then I had these hidden paper clips that this kit is from Odilcina. And after watching so many hidden paperclip videos and just pulling my hair out, I went and bought her kit. And it's so cute. There's all different papers to it, but I had this made ahead. I have a whole bunch of them. I can't find them. I looked last night, and I had this one already made, and I'm like, oh, when I get to that peach challenge, that's what I'm sticking in there. So I'll pop that in. Look how easy they are. And it took me forever to figure that out. So there's my other peach, 2 peaches. So when I was digging for something to do a peach again, just to do a video for the end of the year. And then there's one more left. Amy reminded me, tan and leaf green. And then that challenge is over for the year. I found this signature. I don't know what I was doing. There's no cover on it. I don't know what I thought I was going to do. I don't know if I thought I don't remember. I don't even remember making this. So it's just a bunch of magazines and blank coffee dye and book page. That's somebody's document. I think that's Odilcina's, a doily, money order thing. So I'm going to make a cover for it. And this is a collage I made, I don't know, years ago. Collage. I was into collaging. I used to follow Nina Ribena from the UK. I love following her. She's very fun to listen to. But there's quite a bit of peach in it. So I was collaging along with her. And so there's probably Tim Holtz stuff. God knows what's in here. I know that's Tim Holtz. But I'm not out to sell it as my own thing anyway. So I'm gonna straighten this up and just give it a cover. I don't know how I'm going to attach it yet. I'll figure that out as I go along. I had fun with her last night. We enjoy our little get-together. She lives about, I guess I don't know how far she lives, 30 miles? I'm just going to say 30. And they have a lake place up here by me, and they have a pontoon for the summer. I don't mess with pontoons, boats, any of that. I'm not gonna worry about taking care of getting my lift out before winter and all the things that go with it. Maintenance, and I'm not gonna back a boat out and drive a boat in, and I'm over that. If I had a husband or a boyfriend, yeah, maybe. I don't even have one of those laying around. I'm free. I have enough men in my life with sons and grandsons and son-in-laws, my wonderful neighbors. See, I get to enjoy their men, as in conversation, and then I get to go home and be like, whew, oh, glad I don't have to pick up their socks tonight. I sound mean, don't I? That sounds like somebody who's been married a few times. Hello, hand raised. Oh, gosh. Oh. No, I'm too old for boat docks and boat lifts. And there we go. So there's a cover with peach. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on it. I don't like this. I think it's got enough. There's peach in it. I could make a peach. That's horrid. Now, I guess I will stitch this in right side up. Yeah. I think. I'll just go ahead and restitch it. I'll just do 2 because the pages are already together. So we will do that. I think it's got enough thread on it. I don't know. You know what I could do, though, is just hinge it. No, I'm not going to do that. It's just maybe too bulky. I'm not going to experiment on camera. I think I'll just go through this hole. It's already there. Through here. See, I'm using up scraps. Or projects that I didn't know I had. Go through there. Let me think this through. Let's see. Maybe I want to go the other way. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to go in. I want my strings on the outside this time. So hopefully this is long enough. Pay attention, Linda. There we go. It's going to be cutting corners. Boy, I'll tell you. This is none too long. Today is Friday, the weekend before Christmas. we're not doing our family Christmas till Monday night, but I have some friends that I'm going to deliver my homemade braided bread to. And so it takes quite a while to make it. So I'm going to be baking that today. I love giving handmade things, and this bread is, not very many people bake bread anymore. And this is a beautiful coffee cake bread. It's not like what you think of coffee cake either. It's bread dough bread, but it's a sweet dough. And you lattice. It's like laced. It's not really braided. It's got a fruit down the center. I just use strawberry or raspberry jam. And then it's all decorated up with, boy, I didn't tie that very darn tight. I decorated up with maraschino cherries, which I need to run and buy. I forgot them. Red and green maraschino cherries. It's real pretty. Put a glaze down it. Really pretty. Not a runny glaze. Thicker so that the white shows, you know, and you just go back and forth. It's gorgeous. I've been making it since I was a senior in high school. One year I told all this on my video yesterday. One year we belonged to a very small church, my husband and I, and there were, I don't know how many families, let's just say there were under 30 or 30 or so. I made a loaf the recipe makes 3. So I made enough to take in shirt boxes, you know, and I lined them with parchment paper or whatever. I made a loaf for every family. Oh my God. I used to take them to like my bank. I was sucking up for that next loan I might want. Just kidding. No, I used to love to bake it and take it around. This is when I had little kids. I never worked. I was a stay-at-home mom. How am I going to get that to stay? I need somebody to come over here and help me. Any volunteers? See, I would have paid to get my string longer. Get a new string. Cutting corners doesn't always help. Anyway, I took one to the bank. I'd take them, you know, just here and there. I think I took one to the lumber yard. We're talking small town. We're talking a town of 1,000, 1,500. Okay, that's as tight as it's going to get. That's actually not floppy at all. Okay, that worked. That worked. It's in there. It's in there. One more. Maybe I'll put a little glue on it. So I'm going to bake that bread today. I'm going to do a couple batches, so that'll give me 6 loaves. Because I don't know. I think some people might be celebrating their Christmas this weekend. The one friend of mine, she's not having hers till next Friday. So I'm not going to take hers yet. There. I'll take my sister one for her family. There. Dry. Okay, so I guess I'll just maybe add some peach to it. Maybe I'll make a little cluster. Let's see. Where is my... I'll use some sheet music. I'm digging. I'm seriously just digging. Let's take a piece of this. I have a little piece of lace here. This is out because I was thinking about the other day taking these wood rounds. Somewhere I have really thin doilies that you buy new. They're not old. I was thinking about making some kind of a Christmas ornament. This is too heavy. That's why I gave up the idea. This, I don't know what it is. I got it at the secondhand store. It's cloth on this side, but on this side it's got like a sticky... I was trying to figure out how to go around like this. Oh, you know how you just get a wild idea and then you go, too much work. So that's what I did. Too much work. Something will come of it. Just not this year. So here, I just happened to see this little piece of sheet music. Use that. Let's see. This doesn't have peach on it. I think this came from Mitzi. 307 Junk Journals. Let's see now. What have we got? Piece of coffee dye. My creepy cloth. I'll put that in between. High-grade sewing machines. Here's an ad. This is really rotten paper. Actually, this would be cute. Actually, I'm going to save that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, here's another signature I just found. I don't know whose paper this is. I'll have to look it up and do a book. A journal. Gorgeous. There's a piece of this. There's some peach. This is a napkin that I Mod Podged on top of plastic, like saran wrap. Let's see. Let's start over. I'm just going to start building. I'm not good at plans. I'm really not good at plans. Just got to do it and see where it leads you. Ordered some New Art glitter glue yesterday. I'm going to try it again. I get so mad at those needles. Oh my word. Let's see. We want it to be right side up. I lost my needle. Started using needles that I thought were stainless. Well, they weren't, and they got all gross. And then it's just so annoying. And then I'm picking through it to be able to use it, and that's pretty. That's peach. Now I think I'll put some peach fabric. There's not much of that left. Pick up. Dang it. So I ordered a new bottle. I'm going to try again. Comes with the needle and the whole 9 yards. I'm going to make a dangle to try to get my needle under control. See, maybe I'll stick that out here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then Mitzi, she wraps a piece of cloth around her bottle and sticks her needle in that. But I think I'm going to make a dangle. What else can I add to this? Gosh darn it, I made a whole bunch of okay, they're not in that jar. Look at me dump all this stuff out. What are those little tangles? They're not in that jar. Now I got 2 empty jars piled up here. This is maddening. You guys go through this? I have all these things made ahead. This is peach, but okay. I don't know where you're at. I don't have any peach buttons, but I do have a peach yo-yo. Oh, I don't know why it's in my brown buttons. And let's see. This is peachier. This is more melon. I'll do that. This is cute. Happiness. Happy. See, I made these in a previous video. Just little tags with words. But I'm going to use this one. Okay. She says again and again. Here's some. I think this is a yo-yo. That's peachy. Just peachy. Okay. I think I have some peach. No. I'm not a big, whatever you call that user. Washi tape. This is peach. This is peach. Let's just start in. Where should we put this cluster? Right here? Yeah. And then we'll just build on it. I need another piece of fabric under that. A piece of lace or something. Maybe that's brown. We can do brown. We won't go to jail over that. There's no going to jail over junk journaling. I need more coffee. I need to get going for the day. Put a piece of paper doily in there. I love lots of layers. Stick that in. Yeah. Oh, we're winding down. I have so many gifts to wrap. I picked up stuff all year long when there was a clearance sale of something. Like, let's say there was 60% off of something. And I'm like, oh, that's a good generic gift. So I would grab it and stick it away. And even if it's like a men's, okay, so like one example, a L'Oreal conditioner in a tube, and it was $9, and I got it for like 80% off. Oh, is that the one I want? I thought I had a different one. Yeah, here. I threw that in. Actually, I got 2 of them. Just whatever, kitchen towels, hot pads, good stuff, that's like on a clearance rack or something. And I just build and build and build on it. So now at Christmas, we're going to play games. And I have all this stuff that probably nobody needs. But I went to my son's shop. He's got a bait shop, tackle, all kinds of things. And I went to his and I said, I'm here to shop. So I bought a whole bunch of fishing equipment from him, which helps his business, which he doesn't need help. Let me tell you what, he's shipping overseas and everything. He's doing good. But I bought a couple tackle boxes and I put just a whole bunch of stuff in them. So there's 2 men gifts because they all fish. Then I got a little tackle box and I put some little dumb stuff in it for my grandson that's 3 because they have a pond on their farm. And so I'm hoping, that they'll direct him to that. We're gonna do a bunch of fun games. I need the reels. I'm telling you, the reels on Instagram, I get in those. And my poor friend Amy, and I have several. I send these things to them, and it's like, I bet they just hate me when they wake up and see they've got 95 reels from me. This, I think I'll hang from the inside. But let's deal with this first. This is a cute ad. Can't believe I dumped all that stuff out. Here's a piece of this. But that doesn't, I don't like, that isn't a different enough color. Let's see. Old book page. Oh, I shouldn't have done this one. Oh well. This is equally as old. Look at that. Dropsy, it's called. Something about dropsy. Don't get the dropsy. I'm already not liking this. So I got to take all those little things that I've bought and get them wrapped. I want to go to somewhere and find that tool that they show on TV for men or women like me that do their own remodels, where you take that tool and you push it against like a door frame and it makes the shape so that you lay it down and then you can cut your shape. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not going to use that. I need to go somewhere and find that tool. Because I think that'd be a good man gift. My sons are not going to want to play. That's the thing. So I need something to entice them to want to get that tool. I'm going to make them tie a candy cane around their back and squat. They have to squat till they get that candy cane inside a paper towel roll in the opening. They're going to be totally humiliated. They won't want to do it. I'm like, come on, join in. You're being a bad example to your children. You can't play games. How do you expect your children to join in? They'll be like, oh, Mom, shut up. I'm just trying, you know what I want to do? My goal is to get all the kids. Here's what we do. We go, everybody comes in, they're yakety yak, it's loud, the kids are yelling, it's noisy, there's 7 little grandkids. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants to open their presents. Children. The grown-ups aren't into it. The children want to. So we eat, we talk. When can we open our presents? Is it time to open our presents? And we open our presents, and then they're loading up and going home because they got little ones that they want to get them to bed. I want to make it a game night. I just want to get them engaged while they're young, I guess, and get them to, enjoy being with their cousins. I don't want them to grow up and grow apart, because that happens. My daughter-in-law, she's from Pennsylvania, and her mom and dad are so close with their cousins. They still have game night once a month, and they're, in their early 70s. Once a month, they get together, all the cousins. How cool is that? I failed as a mother because we don't do that. I don't even get together I was so close with my niece, and I don't even get together with her anymore. She came and lived with me her senior year, finished high school in my town. I don't know. I guess I'm not a failure, but I just really want them to be close. More than the gifts is just being with their cousins. That's, I guess, what I'm saying. That's way more important. There, I'm going to just put that little cluster on a page. Not on the inside. Maybe on the inside of the back. That might be kind of cute. So I got to go man tool hunting. And that's going to be hard because they've got, one's a maintenance technician, so he's got a company truck with tools. And what he doesn't have on that truck, if he needed to grab something at home, because he takes it home, they've got snap-on tools and all the things, My son-in-law, he's he works for a company, but he's also a farmer with his dad. They don't need tools, but they don't have that thing, I know. I watch it on TV and I'm like, ooh, I'm drooling over it. I want that tool. It's those as seen on TV things. Oh gosh. There, that's kind of interesting. I don't see any peach in it. Should we add peach? How about a little melon? A little melancholy. Well, I hope everybody has a restful holiday. If you don't celebrate, just have some peace in your life and just enjoy being, I don't know what. There's so many illnesses anymore, and just, I guess, try to I'm going to switch subjects here. I follow this group, Foul Mouthed. Their lives are, I just love them. They're called Recycled Percussion. They run America's Got Talent. They're from Laconia, New Hampshire, Manchester area. They didn't win. They got third. If you don't follow them, you can find them on YouTube or definitely Facebook. He gives so much money. He grew up dirt poor, this kid, Justin Spencer. I said Snyder. Justin Spencer grew up dirt poor, rough childhood life. I think his brother's either an addict or has already died. But he's a millionaire, a millionaire now. But they got third place on America's Got Talent playing drums on buckets. Him and his cousin Ryan, and there were other guys at the time in the band. There were 3. Their act on America's Got Talent every week, they went all the way to the end. They got third place. First place that won got the spot in Vegas and couldn't hold a crowd. Second place got to go take their place, couldn't hold a crowd. So Simon called Justin, the band, and said, we need you to take the spot in Vegas. They were there for, I'm not going to say how many years. Well, I'm going to say, but I think I'm wrong. 9 or 10 years. They held a place in Vegas. And it's like one of the things I want to do before I die is go watch them play. They're amazing. They climb ladders, play drums on ladders. Anyway, yesterday morning, he announced on his Facebook Live that they had a dumpster because they play on trash cans. They had a dumpster at this Walmart parking lot in Salem, I'm not going to say, I can't remember if it was Salem or, anyway, big, huge, long dumpster donated to him by this company. They weren't going to leave the dumpster until it was filled with toys. They were going to sleep in it, live in it. He thought it'd take 48 hours. It was done in one day. They didn't climb in the dumpster until 1 o'clock. That's dry. And a man came up in a Santa suit, and he said he was like taking gifts from the people and putting them in. And he was there, and he said, I asked him, I was chatting with him, and I like, thanks for doing this, buddy. Where do you live? In my car, he says. And I'm like blown away. In your car? What do you mean in your car? And he goes, right there, and he pointed. And the man is living in his car in that Walmart parking lot. He's been there 5 months. But yet he showed up there in a Santa suit. He says, I follow you guys, and I heard you were doing this. He has 3 costumes. He's got Batman, Santa, and I don't remember the third one. I just watched Justin's live this morning. He's telling the story, and I was crying. I mean, I wasn't crying like crying. I was like, I had tears. I had to wipe my face. This man just puts on these costumes and goes to spread kindness and happiness. He shows up at events. Doesn't get paid, doesn't tell anybody. Justin said, I didn't know he lived there. He didn't tell me that. I asked. And he pointed at his car. And Justin said he wasn't asking to work. He said, we didn't have any employees. Ryan and I are doing this. He goes, doesn't matter what I do, how much I give. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. I don't give and put it on Facebook just to get, credit, he said. The people that brought the toys, it brought people together, and it gave them joy because people want to feel needed and important and, like they're doing something. And he said, I only created the awareness on my YouTube or my Facebook. You people are the ones that are the heroes of this. And this man went back and got in his car, and Justin said, I walked over when it was over and I tapped on his window and he rolled it down. And he said, all I had with me was $100. And, like me, I have a debit card. I'm a debit card person. So he said, all I did was handed him the $100. And I said, here, buddy, that's all I got with me, but I want to thank you for today, blah, 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 whatever he said. And he said, I walked away. And he said, there he was sitting in a pair of shorts, getting ready to lay down for the night in his car in New Hampshire, where it's cold. And this guy rolled his window back down and yelled, hey, Justin. And Justin said, I turned around and he said, you know what I'm going to do with this $100? Oh, and plus, the man reached in his pocket and handed Justin $5 when they got done and said, this is all I got, but I want to give this to you towards some toys. They filled that dumpster. Can you believe it? In one day, people were bringing shopping carts out, buying online on that Walmart site. And then there was a place you could donate to Chaos and Kindness. But anyway, he rolled his window down and yelled, Justin, guess what? You know what I'm going to do with this? And he said, I'm going to go get myself a hotel room and have a shower. And wow, unbelievable. Does that not just blow you away? I have some peach here that I can cut out. If I can find my little scissors. What a mess I've created. Somebody tell me where's my scissors. The little bitty ones. Little bitty pointy ones. There's my lid. There they are. Anyway, it's a nice story. It's on Recycled Percussion is their name. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Let's see. Maybe I want this peach flower. That's what I want. But yeah, there is some, he's a cusser. But he's, it's the way he grew up. Rough neighborhood, rough childhood. He does the coolest stuff. Last year, I started following him early last year, maybe the year before. He took a school bus full of children into a Walmart and told them get whatever they wanted. He didn't care. TV, iPod, pad, whatever you want, get it. Shoes. It was pretty cool. And, of course you can donate to him, but he footed the bill. And he does a lot of that kind of stuff because he can, He doesn't. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that don't do anything. I might just stick that there just because it's a nice little division. There we go. It's tough. People don't have a lot anymore. It's crazy. Feeding children. Well, this is a downer. We're not going to talk about all that. It's the holidays. There's so much you can do that doesn't cost. Spending time with people. 2 weekends ago, my sister wanted us to come over, and my son and I and his friend was here from Minnesota. Come over and play left, right, center. And I said, I was in my recliner. I'm not going to lie. I had a blanket on. I had the TV on. I was just like, I'm not going anywhere. And she had a bunch of friends over. Her kids were there. Her daughter was there. Her daughter's kids were there. They've got little kids, so her grandkids were all there. I'm like, nah, I don't like that game. I really don't like left, right, center. Because to me, it's not a challenge. And that's why they like it. It's because it's fast. You can play. My niece loves it. They love it. Well, my son likes it. So him and his friend went over and they played. Had some drinks, laughs. I stayed home, in my chair. But she was upset. She said, why didn't you come? You didn't have to play. You could have just sat and talked. And I spent quite a bit of time with my sister, so. But that would have meant a lot to her. And what a butthead was I to just, I should have just went and joined in the merriment. And, got to laugh at everybody being stupid. I'm sure there was some partaking of alcohol and a lot of jokes cracked. But anyway, that's just getting together and having fun. Food, lots of food. She's always cooking. She ran a restaurant when her kids were little and leased it and ran it. That's not, well, I just tore that damn thing. And then she ran the nursing home dietary for, 15 years. So, what is up with this? These things, I swear, they are junk sometimes. I just want some rounder corners on some of these that are sticking way out. Maybe it'll cut this one. There, that one worked. I must need layers. There we go. Okay. I got something in the back to make it pretty. I got a cluster on the front. I've got my peach. Rounded my corners. I could put a dangle, but I don't really want to. Let's see what I have. I don't really have anything peach. Not that I couldn't put peach on it. This is really too big. Gosh, I have a whole bunch of these little tiny ones. Where are they? Where art thou? Where art thou? I'm just going to die laughing when I find them. Because I know they're... right here staring at me. Okay. Gosh, that's maddening. Peach. I don't even know where my jewelry pins are to make a thing. This is what you call unprepared. Okay, that's off the table. All right, guys, that's my peach. And look at me, I'm not giving up. I don't know where they're at. I'm going to be so mad when I find them. Okay, there's my peach and tan. Tan and peach. Probably need to get it in the right order. There's my mess. We're not going to discuss that. That's kind of peachy. Peachy. I might as well put it in. Tone this white down. As I sit here, I'm scanning my shelves for those dangles I've made. I'm just scanning. Should we put this on? Really kind of cute on there. Actually. Give it a little dimension. I'm still looking. Can you believe it? Okay. I think I'll put a dangle on. Just a quick, easy one. Right here. Just something to hang off the front. Let's see. I might do a copper. That'd be kind of pretty. I want the handheld of these really bad. I'm lusting for it. And I actually got a gift card yesterday from a friend. I loaded it on my Amazon. I might go in and order one. That's what I might do. Yes. Okay, I could add a peach bead now. Actually, if I have my stuff. Whoops. But I don't know where my pins are. Ah. Let's see. Oh, where are they? Okay, I'm not going to do this. Again, I just lied. Here they are. I found them. Oh, here's Peach. Okay, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. See, I have this little jar of their tiny dangles that I made. And they were right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my eyes. Now let's see if I have a peach bulb pin. Nope. Oh, we don't have to have peach. And actually, what I think I'll do is add it to this. And put this on it. Okay. That'll work. I'm mixing my metals, but I don't care. Oh. What's the story here? Okay. There we go. All right, we got a peach dangle, peach in the paper, a peach cluster, some peach on the inside, and some peach in the back. That's just peachy. Okay, there's my peach. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to go bake some bread. Woohoo! We love our carbs. Bye-bye.